So here's something I want to talk about. It's it's kind of people don't really know it. They see it and they think it's amazing. They think it's awesome for a job standpoint. So when you're going out and you travel out somewhere and you see or you're applying for jobs um, and you see that they're hiring for like $16 an hour. Now I'm not currently out there looking for a job, but I see a lot of these jobs out there, especially on the roadsides, that say $14, $16 an hour. Um, also know of places, I'm not going to say names, but I also know of places that actually say that they're giving 14, 15, 16, almost up to $18 an hour. Um, but here's the catch. They're not hiring you at full time. They're hiring you at part time. Yeah, and with a lot of these positions, a lot of these jobs, it's hard for an individual to get to full time once they're part time. Or there's not very many full time positions available at that location or at that job. So, why are people flocking to these? Why are people going crazy over some of these 15, 16, $17 hour jobs? Oh, it pays amazing. Okay, yeah, I agree. 14, $15 an hour is more than what minimum wage is, and it's something we should be getting to. But you're working part time. So working part time, you now have to go through and work another part time job. Maybe it's the exact same amount of money at, let's say it's $14 an hour. So both jobs are now paying you $14 an hour. Awesome. Great. Well, what's the problem with that? Well, there's a big problem. No health insurance for one thing. They're not giving you health insurance. A lot of these companies don't. There is one or two that I do know of that do give health insurance to and 401 to their part-time people. But most of these places do not give health insurance or even 401. So you're screwed later in life, or you're screwed when you get sick. So it's annoying to see this. It's just a consumer. It's annoying because now these people don't want to be there. They're only there for part time. So it can hurt your business on that point, because when your customers or your consumers come through, they're going to have people that are helping them that are upset and fed up with it. They've lost it. They don't do anymore, and they're having problems because they want to go to full time, but they can't go to full time because they can't have now they can't have benefits. It's a crazy catch-22. So it can affect the business itself for customers and the morale of the associates or workers at that location. So since it's going to hurt that morale, again, like I said, those customers are going to be affected because now they're not going to get the greatest customer service. And to be honest with you, that's all retail is anymore, is great customer service. So that is where you are needing at that point. You need to go through and reevaluate, because let's say you're working part-time, so you're getting paid $12, $13 an hour, or let's just go $12 an hour. I'm just throwing out numbers at this point. So in reality, let's say you're working 20 hours a week. Well, full time is usually 40. Now it's a little below, but it's usually 40. You're usually working 40 hours at that point. So now you're only really getting paid half of that, if you think of it, because you're not working. It's a weird way of looking at it. Yes, you are physically getting paid $12 an hour. I agree. You're not working any more than 20 hours a week. I fully understand that. But if you're only working 20 hours a week, and you need the money for you, yourself, and your family, 20 hours a week at $12 an hour is not going to cut it. So my biggest thing that I'm saying is, all these jobs that you see that are part-time, if you are out there applying, make sure you are being careful. Double check, triple check, quadruple check everything, because they might say you're getting paid a higher amount of dollar, wage, but you're kind of getting screwed because you're not working full time. Um, and a lot of people are affected out of this. A lot of people are affected to even just working full time and getting paid terrible wages. So I think companies need to go through and reevaluate that, because it is going to eventually, it's going to help short term for businesses that are doing this such thing, paying a higher wage but working part time. It's not going to hurt them right now if they start it. It's going to hurt them down the road when customer service comes in effect. Because now customers are going to start seeing different changes coming through your store, different people working there, and if it's a place that needs help, well, yeah, they're going to really, really see some dramatic changes, because what if they like going and talking to that one individual for help when they walk into that location? Um, and that's what really retail's there for now, is that. All online shopping is a whole different ball game, but you're going to start seeing a decline in customer service. Since you're going to start seeing that decline in customer service, you're going to start seeing a decline in sales at that point, because other people are just going to go to another location if they can find it cheaper at that point. So now it's going to become a price. People will pay more for something they're getting great service with, but they're not going to pay more for something if they're not getting better service. And paying your employees higher and paying them full-time with benefits and everything at that point is where that's going to help you. It sounds crazy, but it is, because the morale of your staff, the morale of your people is going to be higher, and end result, your customers are going to see that. They're going to feed off that emotion. They're going to feed off of them and be happy as well, so when they go and shop there. So part-time and full-time, a lot of these companies need to go through and reevaluate what they're doing and how they're paying, because it is really starting to affect a lot of people's lives, and consumer, the consumer business itself. It's going to start affecting buying habits. Is what I'm trying to say. So a lot of these things, I personally, I can't stand it. I think it's stupid. I can't stand it when I see somewhere and I hear someone applying for a job and it's like, awesome. Oh, great. You're getting paid $14 an hour. I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to hear that. But, oh, you're working part-time because it's one of those businesses. Eek. I kind of now start to feel bad for you. Yeah, awesome. You're getting paid more, but you're getting screwed. You really are, as an employee. Not getting the benefits, not getting 401, not getting really any of the benefits packages at that point. So you're not getting any of that, and I seriously feel sorry for those individuals, because those might be the only jobs that they can apply at that point. And if you're not in a certain market, jobs can be very scarce at that point. So it can affect and can hurt those individuals, and hurt that business, because now that person doesn't want to work there, and they were just getting paid a little higher. So in the end result, a lot of it needs fixed. I think they just need to start falling more full-time. I would rather personally have one full-time person than two part-time people. You're literally, as a business, you're going to be spending the exact same amount of money. You might think you're going to get more man hours. Okay, you might get 3 or 4, maybe 5, maybe 10 more man hours out of something like by doing that, but you're not going to get more than that there, because now you don't want to pay overtime. Now you don't want to pay benefits. So you're what would you rather have? One full-time or one part-time? Maybe it's the benefits they're not want to pay for. So I personally think it's kind of stupid, but we'll see where everything goes and how everything what happens at that point, and see if anyone starts seeing this and start moving forward with it. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you go through and you put a comment in. Give me your pinpoint idea of what you feel about jobs that are part-time that pay a higher wage, or jobs that are full-time and pay a lower wage. Give me your pinpoint idea on that as well. Go through, hit that subscribe button, get subscribed to the channel. Make sure you guys get the next video that comes out, and you see it. And yeah, other than that, comment, subscribe. Talk to you soon.